Hello, my more brothers, back again, and this one should be interesting. This one comes from the Indie of the UK, and the name of the article is, "These are the top 20 cities with the most cheating spouses in the US." There has been a major uptick in people's desires to cheat and go through with it across the United States. It seems that the quarantine was harder on monogamous couples than we realized. Per a new study brought to us from Ashley Madison, there has been a major uptick in people's desires to cheat and go through with it across the United States. If you're unfamiliar, Ashley Madison is a dating site for cheaters to meet and, well, cheat. Thus, it's appropriate that the service conducted a study on the phenomenon, analyzing the top U.S. cities for infidelity. In 2020, Ashley Madison saw a serious surge in signups between March 1st and April 25th. Plus nearly 17,000 members joining the service daily throughout the quarantine. The city study, published in the Journal of Sex Research, examined these signups from June through September on a per capita basis, attempting to pinpoint the states for which adultery was the most common. As it turns out, the top two most unfaithful cities are located in none other than the Sunshine State, Florida. Miami came in at number 1, while Orlando snagged second place. The third state isn't much of a shocker either. Sin City, aka Las Vegas, Nevada, took third, while Atlanta, Georgia, and Cincinnati, Ohio, took fourth and fifth, respectively. For the full list of cities, and to check and see if yours made the cut, see the graphics below. Ashley Madison examined new signups on a per capita basis, attempting to pinpoint the states for which adultery was the most common. The research also found that, contrary to common belief, women are actually more likely to cheat than their male counterparts. Put a pin in that one. This is really the reason that I've read the whole thing. Men have been traditionally portrayed as the ones capable of balancing both a spouse and a lover, said Dr. Tammy Nelson, author of When You're the One Who Cheats, per New York Post. But the truth is, women are better at multitasking, and according to this study, they may be better at cheating. How many years have I said that? What's more, women who cheat are less likely to feel badly about it. More than half of the women I talked to said, "I'm in a sexless marriage," or "I'm not having orgasm and that's why I'm cheating." Researcher Alice Walker, author of The Secret Life of Cheating, Wife Power, Pragmatism, and Pleasure in the Woman's Infidelity, added. According to researchers, these reported dry spells were directly correlated with the lower levels of attraction to one another. That said, 65% of women admitted they were no longer physically attracted to their partners, yet 74% asserted they did indeed love them. Well, that brings a whole new perspective to Shot Girl Summer shenanigans, doesn't it? Which is really the reason that I'm reading this article, because I've been saying that forever. I may have to look into the research article, but I've said that forever. Women are more likely to cheat, and they're better at it. And Ashley Madison's report probably just proved it. That's why I said that, in my opinion, there's very few women that don't cheat at some time in their life. They just don't. And so that's why I always, even though when I've been in relationships, I always held out the possibility of them cheating. And that's why I had my rules about not bringing home any diseases, babies, or attitudes if you're going to cheat. Because it's human nature, and I've seen that too many times in my personal life, where a wink and a nod, and the wife goes off and cheats and gets off, and then runs right back, cleans up, and goes right back to her husband. I've seen it too many times. And I've seen women lie about their marital status, even more than I've seen men lie about their marital status. I've seen women flirt with me while their husband's back is turned. But it is what it is. So don't ever believe that women do not cheat, okay? I think as the study spreads out, I think you're going to see more and more of this, how can I say, more and more of this kind of information coming. I think women are finally starting to be honest about what they want and how they want it, and because they don't need men as badly as they used to. Now, when the economy is bad and women don't have any place to go, or they don't think they have any independence, they will curtail their cheating and kind of hide it a little bit. And in the past, a woman would always do two things: knock like 2/3 off her notch count, and then never admit to cheating. It used to be only like 20% of women actually admitted to cheating in the past. But you can see as the economy has gotten better, they're more and more willing to admit that, yeah, I tip out, I cheat. I don't mind having a little variety. That's always been the man's purview. That's how come they really can't get mad about men cheating, because they do it. You ever wonder how come women expect men to cheat? That's why, because they creep. But now they're taking ownership of it, which may be a good or bad thing. But men still believe in that fairy tale that I'm getting a woman that's all mine and won't cheat, and she's happy with what I have, and that's not always necessarily true. She might be happy with what you provide. She might be happy with you being the father of her children. She might be happy that you're stable, and you provide emotional support. And so she's repaying you by having sex with you. But as far as sex is concerned, she need a side dude. I mean, I've known that with men on the other side, that men are happily married. They've been married for 30 years, but they have a string of side chicks. And I know plenty of chicks that had side dudes. Plenty of them. Plenty of them that had side dudes and work husbands and whatnot, and trying to recruit. Can't tell you how many times I've been recruited by a married woman. But like I said, it is what it is. So, I hate to burst your bubble about women. I hate to burst your bubble about women's fidelity, because in my opinion, it doesn't exist. Even on the continent, man, they talk about women cheating. It's just an accepted thing because it's human nature. That's why 1/4 to 1/3 of a paternity test comes back that he's not the father. In fact, it's even higher for black men. Black men stand at 40%. But those are the women that we have, and this is the analysis that comes back. And, Ashley Madison is basically a white side. It's not really a whole lot of African Americans. So if the white women cheat like that, you know what our sisters are doing. But like I said, it is what it is. But I just wanted to drop this here. Nothing too long or too overblown. This is BGS out, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.